Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'll be reading number 6 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow a vow of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink, neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dried. All the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. All the days of the vow of his separation there shall be no razor come upon his head until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separateth himself unto the Lord. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. All the days that he separateth himself unto the Lord, he shall come at no dead body. He shall not make himself unclean for his father, or for his mother, or for his brother, or for his sister, when they die, because the consecration of his God is upon his head. All the days of the separation he is holy unto the Lord. And if any man die very suddenly by him, and he hath defiled the head of his consecration, then he shall shave his head in the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day shall he shave it. And on the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtles, or 2 young pigeons, to the priest, to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, and make an atonement for him, for that he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head that same day. And he shall consecrate unto the Lord the days of his separation, and shall bring a lamb for the first year for a trespass offering. But the days that were before shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. And this is the new law of the Nazarite. When the day of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and he shall offer his offering unto the Lord 1 he lamb of the first year without blemish for a burnt offering, and 1 ewe lamb of the first year without blemish for a sin offering, and 1 ram without blemish for peace offerings, and a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, and wafers of unleavened bread anointed with oil, and their meat offering and their drink offerings. And the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and shall offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord, with a basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall offer also his meat offering and his drink offering, and the Nazarite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall take the hair of his head of his separation, and put it in the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offering. And the priest shall take the sodden shoulder of the ram, and 1 unleavened cake out of the basket, and 1 unleavened wafer, and shall put them upon the hands of the Nazarite after the hair of his separation is shaven. And the priest shall wave him for a wave offering before the Lord. This is holy for the priest, with the waved breast and heaved shoulder, and after the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who hath vowed, and of his offering unto the Lord for his separation, beside that his hand shall get, according to the vow which he vowed, so he must do after the law of his separation. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, The Lord bless thee, and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. And they shall put thy name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Alright, so this here is talking about what you should actually do when you make a vow to God. Say you're gonna fast. Right, fasting is a vow. Okay, for those who do not know, fasting is a vow that you make to God. So when you say you're gonna fast for a certain period of time and you break that fast, you're breaking your vow. Why do you think that when you're on a fast, the devil comes to you and tries to tempt you and tries to get you to break your vow? Whether it's a fast from something that you had, because fast doesn't necessarily have to be food, guys. Fasting can be you're gonna separate yourself from, say, social media. So you're not gonna do anything in relation to social media. You're not gonna have it on your phone. You're not gonna look at it. You're not gonna do anything in comparison to in that way. Okay, I've done that before, and so fasting is giving up of your fleshly desires, whatever it is that you desire, your flesh desires, right? Say perhaps you're married and you say to you and your spouse, because it cannot be you alone that makes this decision, because the Bible says that you are your spouse's and your spouse is yours, right? When you're married, you become one. And so it is not, oh, I want to go and fast, and so I'm going to be on fast, and I'm going to be on a holy fast where we cannot intermingle, we cannot have sexual relations, so that's that. No, it cannot be like that. You have to come to an agreement and say, okay, honey, I'm gonna go on a fast. I want to go on a fast, and I want to do it in such a way that God will bless us. And I do not want us to have intercourse during this time, because I want to be most holy before the Lord and offer myself up to him, right? To be holy. And so you would not have any relations, you'd come to that agreement. Okay, that also is a fast. I don't know why people continue to think that fasting is only food. Fasting is not only food, but that's what people mainly focus on, because I think it's kind of easier to give up food during fasting, to give up, to do a fasting of food, to give up food, because it's something that I guess you can do without. I mean, you can do without food for a few hours, you know, or you can give up eating a certain type of meal for a few days or a few weeks. Like myself, I'm still on my Daniel fast, still counting down the days. Yes, I can't eat certain things. I'm eating foods that aren't really pleasant to the taste bud, but I'm still doing it just the same, right? Like the children of Israel have to have their unleavened bread for their 7 days, so do I have to have my no bread, no processed foods, no processed anything, right? For 21 days. Okay? So, guys, please, I'm asking you to remember that you should always keep your vows. As we can see here in this chapter, it is showing how they actually keep their vows and what will happen if they don't have to actually keep their vows. The days would be extended and they'd have to start over again, and it also stipulates what they should not do during that time. And during this time they offer to stay away from others, to go into seclusion and to focus on God solely, forsaking everything else. So if your mother dies, if your brother dies, if your sister dies, you will not see them, because you decide that you're going to be in some form of communion with God during that time. So you have no outside interaction, and that's a kind of fast, like I said before. Okay, so it's where you just communicate with God alone. You do not communicate with any outside parties. The focus is just God, you and God, in a place where you can actually speak with him, you can actually go close to him. Okay, and I'm gonna leave you with those few words, okay? I've said a lot in that. I've said a lot. Yes, I tend to ramble on things, so I'm gonna leave it right there and let it kind of just simmer, okay? And so you can meditate on it. Alright guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you're alerted whenever a new video is posted. And guys, don't forget to share your comments, your revelations, and your thoughts down below in the comment section. Have yourselves a blessed day. Until I see you next time in the next audio video. Bye.